What's up, guys? Back here with another video. This one is going to be another dirt bike one. We're going to be installing this extended tank, the Acerbis extended tank kit here. It comes with a whole new lid. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't even opened it up yet. Just took it out the packaging, but I'm not sure what all this is. But we're going to be installing this. We're going to be replacing the stock tank on my 19YZ250F, which is over there. Got to move all that stuff there. So this is it right here, guys. This is the Acerbis extended tank. This is my stock tank here. The stock one, I mean, it's not much of a difference. You know, this is, I believe, a 1.5 or a 1.6, and this is a 2.6. So probably exactly a gallon or a little over a gallon bigger than my stock one. But I do find myself lately doing a lot more trail riding than anything else. So I could definitely see myself using this, and I like to go and, you know, taking this to Mexico with the buddies and doing a lot of dirt riding out, trail dirt riding out there. So it's a lot of fun. And it looks like, guys, it comes with a new air filter cap here, because this is where my air filter is right now. Comes with a new one. I'm not sure, because the way it's designed, it looks like it's going to hang over the where the cap is to take the, you know, the air filter to access it. So I'm sure the engineers who designed this know what they're doing. So a lot of questions I have right now, but I'm sure as you guys do too. But you know, we'll answer those here as we start swapping this out. But it looks pretty big. You know, it's a pretty big difference here. You know, if I stand behind it, it's definitely going to be sticking out a little bit more, so that'll probably get a little bit getting used to, but hopefully it's not too bad. So let's get to it, guys. Let's get this swapped out for you. Hopefully it's a nice, simple install. I haven't seen any videos online on how to do it, so we're just going to be winging it here, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, guys, so first things first, we're going to take off the seat here. Open. Let's take off the lid too. Not too dirty. We got the seat off, so now we're going to need to take off these bolts here to remove this tank. Looks like they're going to be 8s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm sure these two up here, 6 and 7. I think we're just going to have to take them both off on both sides, these fairings here, because we're going to be needing all of this area here to not keep pulling this back and forth. I think I'm just going to take it off. So let's take those off too. They're going to be 8s too, I believe. So we got both sides removed. Make it on this side. Make it on this side. Do I still have gas in here? I probably do. Dang it, not sure if you guys can see that, but I do have still a little bit of gas in there. Let's pop off the tank here. Just gonna pull on it up until it pops off just like that. So here's the size comparison. Also looks a lot bigger, but this is our stock one. This is our aftermarket one right here. Actually, you know what? Let me take all this stuff off the top here so you guys can get a better look at it. So this is everything that comes with the kit. Get a whole new gas lid. Not sure what this is for. Oh, this is for the yeah, I don't know. Let's find out right now. And it does come with a new cap here, air filter cap. I wonder why, if it looks very different or what's going on with it. But we'll see. There's your little breather hose with the sticker. So that's everything that comes in the kit. So there it is, guys. This is your stock tank, and this is going to be your aftermarket Acerbis extended tank. Alright, guys, we got the fuel tank off here. Got the fuel tank off. We're just going to want to flip it on its side here to access these electrical connectors and the fuel pump, on the fuel pump, and the hose there to disconnect them. Oh shoot. Gotta make sure I don't spill any fuel through my breather hose here. Just leave that like that for now. So let's go ahead and remove this connector here. Just squeeze it. Sorry if it's shaky, guys. It's just one guy here recording and doing this. Okay, there's your connector. That's off. Now to take this one off. So that's the safety pin right there. You just got to push this down or pull it down. Then you're going to access this little, there's two buttons on the side here. Squeeze and pull out, I'm assuming. Probably going to spill some fuel, so hopefully I don't spill too much. There it is. Spilled a little bit. Oh shoot, it's coming out. I should have got a rag. I didn't think this one through. What do I do? Okay. There's that. We're just going to leave this up here for now. I don't want to face it down though. I want to face it up. Perfect. I'll just put it up there. I'm just hanging it up here. Just leave it like that. No fuel's going to spill over. I'm going to cover this up here. I'm going to cover this up. Oh, you know what? I really did not think this through. I got to empty all this out. Alright guys, we got them off. I'm going to empty out my fuel tank outside because I don't want the garage smelling like fuel. I'm just going to take off my gas cap there. And we're just going to throw all of that in there. Here's a little bit of a better view for you guys on this side right here. So this is your stock, and then this is going to be your Acerbis, obviously. Aftermarket extended tank. Looks pretty big. Almost looks more than a gallon to me, but that's what the manufacturer claims. There's the bottom of it. That's where we're going to be putting this fuel pump in there. I don't have any problems with this one, so I don't need to replace it. It's still good. Let's go on ahead and remove these Allen screws here to transfer the fuel pump to the new gas tank. So 4mm Allen, you're going to want to remove these in a crisscross pattern. This is as if you were to tighten them. Alright guys, so we're just going to take this plate off here. I'm going to try and put it on the exact same way because you remember the way it's on the bike. This the connector was angled that way, so it'd just be easier to fit in and plug everything back in. So just going to take this off. Just going to set that right there for now. Just take out the fuel pump. Just like that. And I did get a new O-ring. This is a part number for the fuel pump O-ring for a 19YZ250F. It's going to be this one right here, which I'm going to replace. I don't want to reuse it. Last thing I need is just for this thing to start leaking. So there it is, guys. Just pop it off. Get the new one. This is your flat part. So that's going to go on the bottom. Just pop that over. Seat it nice and smooth in there. Nice and flat. Just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and just throw this back in here now in the new gas tank. Just like that. Grab your cover. Boom. You put your Allen wrenches back on. Or Allen screws, I'm sorry. Same thing with this one, guys. We're going to put these in a, tighten these in a crisscross pattern. Alright guys, so we got the new fuel pump installed on the new tank here. Everything's all tightened up and buttoned up. We got a new O-ring for the fuel pump. Everything looks nice and flush here. Hopefully nothing leaks. Just shouldn't. I feel like I did a good job on that. So let's go on ahead and plug this unit back in here. It's in there. You put that up as a safety, as the safety connector. Then we're gonna want to plug in the harness here back into the fuel pump. She's in. Go ahead and put all this hose down up in here. Oh yeah, she's very thick. Look at that, it sticks out way more out here on the side. So I'll be getting some used to, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Ain't the end of the world. Just want to make sure I'm not pinching any lines. Connectors plug in. Fuel hose to the fuel pump is plugged in. Just want to make sure I put this in right. I don't want to pinch any hoses here, which I don't think I should, so it should be good. Get that little piece in the groove there and then just push it down. There she is. Oh yeah, it's not bad. On your old gas tank, we need to take this off. I almost put everything back together, but we need to take this off right here. This is where your seat is gonna mount up onto. So we got to transfer that over. So remember, we just got to put this back on here. Oh, sorry. Another thing you need to take off too is the breather hose. Put that unit in here. Well, let's start putting everything back together. First things first. Oh yeah, everything lines up. It's nice when you get buy aftermarket parts and everything just lines up like O.E.M. Makes everything so much easier. We're pretty much done, guys. All we got to do now is just button everything back up. Alright guys, so I want to see if I'm going to reuse my old cap, air filter cap, or use a new one that the kit came with. The O.E.M. one, it fits in just fine. It's a little bit of maneuvering you got to do, but you know, again, nothing I don't mind doing. See, that's it in right there. Honestly, it's kind of the same. I'm just going to keep my stock one. I'm just going to use my stock one here. So I'm not going to use the one it came with. Plus, it kind of throws off the look of the bike because I got no blue on there. It's Yamaha blue, but my bike's white. So, yeah, I don't need to use this. I'm going to keep using the O.E.M. one. Alright, so what's next? The fairings right here on the side. Fenders. Fairings, fenders. So I'm probably going to have to put the camera down for this one, guys. Alright guys, so I don't film too much of me putting all this back together, but everything lined up with the gas tank here, little bracket here for the rear of the fuel tank. These two up here were the ones that gave me a little bit of trouble, but they weren't that hard. You know, I just had to put a little pressure on them and squeeze the top of this fender in, or this fairing, fender, whatever you want to call it, and then put the screw in there so it stays in place. And there it is. It's in there. Not too bad. Install it. Pretty good fix here. Let's put this back up in through here. And then this is the piece right here. It says position the sponge C between the fuel tank and the air filter cover. I'm not sure why, but obviously you just have to keep removing this, which is, I think, will be a little bit of a hassle. Well, I mean, not a hassle, just annoying more than anything. But I'll leave it in there. I know I'm going to get over it. But we'll leave that there. Let's put the seat on. Remember how I said, guys, I'm not going to use this. I don't need to. It comes with the gasket, though, if you did want to use it. Cut to size, you put it around here. And this one up here, you just cut to your length or whatever, and you're good to go. Yeah, so with the seat, obviously we don't have nothing to cover the fuel cap with now, since we got this aftermarket sticks out. So we just need to remove this. You guys like my staple job I did on my seat here? Look at that. Damn. Hey, it's holding up though. Had this thing on for a couple years now. So we just got to take this little fuel cap cover on the O.E.M. seat, just pop that off with those little screws there, or the little clips. Squeeze those in right there. Just gonna want to squeeze those in. Good to go. Pretty much fairly simple installation. Wasn't too bad. Probably the only thing I would complain about is I don't know why, but it was a pain in the ass to get the seat back in place, even with that piece from the other gas tank, you know, to notch it in. This back screw right here, this bolt you're supposed to mount to the frame, just wasn't lining up good. I don't know why, but I got it to fit. That's probably about the only complaint I have. But that's it right there, guys. She's on there. That's a little bit of, you know, that's how much more it sticks out. I already sat on it. It's not too bad. You'll get used to it over time. Just put some gas in it. Make sure she's not leaking once you guys are done. And I appreciate you guys checking out the channel and watching me install this. Thanks, guys.